Good morning. I am finishing up Savers here. It's Tuesday, of course. Wednesday is New Comic Book Day, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. And we've got a bunch of stuff out, DC, Marvel, Indie. It's all here. It's all ready to go. But before we get going, we've got a top three. We've got a hot sauce of the week that I am very excited about. And I would like to thank everybody over at Substack.Ben-C-Schwartz. If you guys want to go take a peek, there are comics coming out. There are blog posts. There are behind the scenes. There are just so much. But I want to thank everybody who subscribed to it. And a special thank you to everybody who subscribed for a yearly or monthly. It really helps creating Trixie Dynamite, creating the Continuum universe. It costs a lot of money. So these things help to offset all of those costs that go into it. So please, if you haven't checked it out, Substack.benschwartz.com, and let's get to some comics. Actually, let's get to some hot sauce first. I have been waiting to get this back in stock. Finally, Formosa is on the shelf. We have got the 5-ounce and the 10-ounce bottles. The 10-ounce, of course, is a better value, and you know you're going to go through it. This is one of my favorite hot sauces. It's more like a condiment, more like a mustard, and of course, habanero is my favorite pepper, so I'm showcasing this one this week. God, I'm so happy to have those back. This week's top three, Parasite continues running amok through Metropolis. And it's nice, too, because since Action Comics had been starting their plot threads before Superman came out, there were some inconsistencies with Lex Luthor, with the city, and they're finally addressing all of those in the last couple issues, and they're lining up completely. So we've got Action Comics that deals with the family, Superman that deals with, of course, Kal-El. Superboy, a blast from the past, the 90s, baby. He's been around. He's kind of out of place, out of time since the Young Justice book. He's been trying to fit in around Metropolis, and there's just too many Supermen. So what does he do? He goes to space to save aliens. Why wouldn't you? And of course, things go great from there, right? Of course they do. It's Superboy. He doesn't have any bad luck. And Warlock, Ron Mars, Ron Lim. This is actually set in the past when they were on Monster Island, and they all had Infinity Gems. So it was the Infinity Watch era. This is classic, great stuff. I had a chance to read this one and really, really enjoyed it. Star Wars Yoda, Star Wars Sana. Captain America gets the Unforgiven. Don't forget there's also an X-Men and a Spider-Man Unforgiven up there that you should take a peek at if you haven't gotten them. Punisher, Hellcat continues. I still have a couple copies of #1 up there on the shelf. Hallows Eve, spinning out of Amazing Spider-Man. I do have a couple copies of her #1 if you missed it as well. And Amazing Spider-Man, we're finally back in the past figuring out how Pete and Mary Jane broke up and why Mary Jane has 2 children. I'm not going to tell you, but they tell you in this one. This one finally kind of catches it up. X-Force is out. Bishop's got his own war college. Why would he not? Why did it take him so long is a better question. Nightcrawler is part of the Sins of Sinister. Nightwing almost made the top 3. This is probably the best book on the shelf. I'm not digging the current arc as much as the previous ones, and it's because it's become it's bigger than Nightwing. It's bigger than Bloodhaven, and he's trying to save a young girl's soul, so he's going to hell. He's dealing with the Teen Titans. I just kind of miss the street level, him and Babs, and the dog, of course. So, but I'm still loving it, and again, it almost made top 3. World's Finest, Black Adam, Deceased, Exo's back with a & Street Fighter's back, and we're about to get the new Street Fighter. I think it's June, so not too far off. Resident Evil, Jim Starlin, his #2 of Order and Outrage. Last Barbarians, we had a chance to talk with the writer on the book club, and he was a really fun guy, and he got us really excited about this book. House of Slaughter, spinning out of Something is Killing the Children, of course. Expanse is back. I can't remember. Did they cancel this? I think they did. That's very unfortunate. Not the book, the TV show. Darkwing Duck, and a really creepy book saved for last, All 8 Eyes, about giant spiders, which is really, really disturbing. So don't forget, New Comic Book Day, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. every Wednesday. And of course, please go check out Substack.Ben-C-Schwartz for all of my creative endeavors. Thank you very much, and you guys have a great one.